Wrinkled ostler, grim and thin, here is custom come your way. Take my brute and lead him in, stuff his ribs with moldy hay. Bitter barmaid, waning fast, see that sheets are on my bed. What? The flower of life is past, it is long before you wed. Slipshod waiter, lank and sour, at the dragon on the heath, let us have a quiet hour, let us hob and nob with death. I am old, but let me drink, bring me spices, bring me wine. I remember when I think that my youth was half divine. Wine is good for shriveled lips, when a blanket wraps the day, when the rotten woodland drips, and the leaf is stamped in clay. Sit thee down and have no shame, cheek by jowl and knee by knee. What care I for any name, what for order or degree? Let me screw thee up a peg, let me loose thy tongue with wine. Callest thou that thing a leg? Which is thinnest, thine or mine? Thou shalt not be saved by works, thou hast been a sinner too. Ruined trunks on withered forks, empty scarecrows, I and you. Fill the cup and fill the can, have a rouse before the morn. Every moment dies a man, every moment one is born. We are men of ruined blood, therefore comes it we are wise. Fish are we that love the mud, rising to no fancy flies. Name and fame, to fly sublime through the courts, the camps, the schools, is to be the ball of time, bandied by the hands of fools. Friendship to be two in one, let the canting lyre pack. Well, I know when I am gone, how she mouths behind my back. Virtue to be good and just, every heart when sifted well, is a clot of warmer dust, mixed with cunning sparks of hell. Oh, we too as well can look, whited thought and cleanly life, as the priest above his book, leering at his neighbor's wife. Fill the cup and fill the can, have a rouse before the morn. Every moment dies a man, every moment one is born. Drink and let the parties rave, they are filled with idle spleen, rising, falling like a wave, for they know not what they mean. He that roars for liberty faster binds a tyrant's power, and the tyrant's cruel glee forces on the freer hour. Fill the can and fill the cup, all the windy ways of men are but dust that rises up and is lightly laid again. Greet her with applausive breath, freedom gaily doth she tread, in her right a civic wreath, in her left a human head. No, I love not what is new, she is of an ancient house, and I think we know the hue of that cap upon her brows. Let her go, her thirst she slakes, where the bloody conduit runs, then her sweetest meal she makes on the firstborn of her sons. Drink to lofty hopes that cool visions of a perfect state. Drink we, last the public fool, frantic love and frantic hate. Chant me now some wicked stave, till thy drooping courage rise, and the glowworm of the grave glimmer in thy rheumy eyes. Fear not thou to loose thy tongue, set thy hoary fancies free. What is loathsome to the young, savors well to thee and me. Change reverting to the years when thy nerves could understand what there is in loving tears and the warmth of hand in hand. Tell me tales of thy first love, April hopes, the fools of chance, till the graves begin to move and the dead begin to dance. Fill the can and fill the cup, all the windy ways of men are but dust that rises up and is lightly laid again. Trooping from their mouldy dens, the chapfallen circle spreads. Welcome, fellow citizens, hollow hearts and empty heads. You are bones, and what of that? Every face, however full, padded round with flesh and fat, is but modelled on a skull. Death is king, and vivat rex. Tread a measure on the stones. Madam, if I know your sex, from the fashion of your bones. No, I cannot praise the fire in your eye, nor yet your lip. All the more do I admire joints of cunning workmanship. Lo, God's likeness, the ground plan, neither modelled, glazed, nor framed. Bust thou rough sketch of man, far too naked to be shamed. Drink to fortune, drink to chance, while we keep a little breath. Drink to heavy ignorance, hob and nob with brother death. Thou art mazed, the night is long, and the longer night is near. What? I'm not all as wrong, as a bitter jest is dear. Youthful hopes by scores to all, when the locks are crisp and curled, unto me my maudlin gall, and my mockeries of the world. Fill the cup and fill the can, mingle madness, mingle scorn, dregs of life and lees of man, yet we will not die forlorn.